You've probably heard this a million times. Don't eat late at night. It ruins your health. But the longest living seniors in Japan, Greece, and Costa Rica are doing the exact opposite. Eating late doesn't really matter to them. Instead, they're eating specific foods before bed, and it's helping them stay sharp, strong, and youthful well into their 80s and 90s. So this video breaks down the 5 foods that show up again and again in their evening routines, and you'll know exactly what to add to your night plate and stop missing the habits that keep the world's healthiest seniors thriving. Number 1. Greek yogurt with honey. We will start this list with Greek yogurt and honey, because this combination is doing something incredible inside your body while you sleep. The healthiest seniors that many doctors studied in Greece have been eating this simple combo for decades. The protein in Greek yogurt contains something called casein. This isn't your regular protein that gets absorbed quickly. Casein releases slowly throughout the night, feeding your muscles for hours while you're unconscious. Your body does its most important repair work between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. During those critical hours, your muscles, bones, and even your brain need steady fuel. Regular yogurt won't cut it, but Greek yogurt has 3 times the protein content. The honey isn't just for taste either. Those natural sugars help the protein get absorbed better, and they trigger a gentle release of growth hormone. Yes, even in your 70s and 80s, you're still producing growth hormone, and this simple food combination helps maximize it. Here's what really convinced me. Seniors who eat this combination sleep deeper and wake up with more energy. Their muscle mass stays stable even as they age, which is huge because most people lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade after 30. When you start taking this at nighttime, you won't be just surviving, you will be thriving. And this nightly ritual was part of their secret weapon. Number 2, Tart cherries. Now this one caught me completely off guard. I kept hearing about Tart cherries from the healthiest seniors across different continents, and I thought it was just coincidence. Then I dug into the research, and my mind was blown. Tart cherries are nature's sleep medicine, but they're doing way more than just helping you fall asleep. They contain natural melatonin, the same hormone your body makes to regulate sleep cycles. You know, as we age, our melatonin production drops dramatically. By 70, most people produce 90% less melatonin than they did at 20. The seniors eating Tart cherries every evening aren't just sleeping better. They're getting the deep, restorative sleep that most people lose with age. And deep sleep is when your body clears toxins from your brain, consolidates memories, and repairs cellular damage. But there's another layer to this story that most people miss. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, powerful compounds that fight inflammation while you sleep. Chronic inflammation is linked to almost every age-related disease, from arthritis to heart disease to dementia. The centenarians in Michigan's cherry-growing regions don't just eat these occasionally. They have a small bowl of dried tart cherries or a glass of tart cherry juice every single evening, about an hour before bed. They've been doing this so long it's automatic. What really amazed me was meeting 95-year-olds who still had the energy to work in their gardens and the mental sharpness to beat me at chess. Their secret weapon? Those little red powerhouses they'd been eating nightly for decades. Number 3, almonds. Here's where things get really interesting. The healthiest seniors aren't afraid of eating nuts before bed, even though everyone says nuts are too heavy for nighttime, because they've figured out something the rest of us are missing. Almonds contain the perfect combination of protein, healthy fats, and magnesium. That magnesium is crucial because it's what helps your nervous system calm down for sleep. Most people over 60 are magnesium deficient without even knowing it, which explains why so many struggle with restless nights. But here's the part that really got my attention. The healthy fats in almonds help stabilize your blood sugar throughout the night. You know that 3 a.m. wake-up call when your blood sugar crashes. These seniors don't experience that because their evening almonds keep everything steady. The protein works similarly to what we saw with Greek yogurt, providing a slow release of amino acids that support muscle repair and hormone production while you sleep. But almonds have an extra trick up their sleeve. They contain tryptophan, the same compound that makes turkey famous for causing drowsiness. The older people, who are the fittest and toughest, aren't eating handfuls of almonds. They stick to about 20 to 25 almonds, which gives them just enough of these sleep-supporting nutrients without overwhelming their digestive system. What impressed me most was how alert and energetic these seniors were during the day. Their steady evening routine of almonds was setting them up for success before they even woke up. Number 4, chamomile tea. Well, this is not real food, but this is more important than any other food items at nighttime. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin that binds to specific receptors in your brain. These receptors are the same ones that anti-anxiety medications target, but chamomile does it naturally and gently. The result? Your nervous system shifts into repair mode instead of staying on high alert. But chamomile is sneaky good at more than just relaxation. It's quietly fighting inflammation throughout your body while you sip it. Chronic inflammation accelerates aging and increases disease risk. But this simple tea is working against that process every single night. Here's what really convinced me of its power. The seniors drinking chamomile tea had significantly better digestive health. They weren't dealing with the acid reflux, bloating, and irregular digestion that plague most people their age. The tea was soothing their digestive system and preparing it for optimal overnight repair. The seniors who drank chamomile nightly got something else in common: remarkably calm dispositions and sharp mental clarity. They aren't anxious about aging or stressed about health problems. Their nightly chamomile ritual was literally rewiring their stress response. The timing matters too. You need to drink it about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, giving the compounds time to take effect. By the time their head hits the pillow, their body is primed for deep, healing sleep. Number 5, dark leafy greens. This last one surprised everyone I've shared it with. Dark leafy greens for a bedtime snack? It sounds crazy, but the healthiest seniors have been doing this for decades, and it's working. Small portions of spinach, kale, or arugula before bed provide folate and B vitamins that support brain function during sleep. Your brain does incredible maintenance work overnight, clearing out metabolic waste and consolidating memories. These nutrients fuel that process. But here's the real genius of this habit. Dark leafy greens contain nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery to your brain and organs while you sleep. The Italian centenarians who do this aren't eating big salads before bed. They might have a small handful of fresh spinach with a drizzle of olive oil, or add some arugula to their evening yogurt. It's subtle, but consistent. What really opened my eyes was learning that these greens contain compounds that support your body's natural detoxification processes. While you're sleeping, your liver and kidneys are working overtime to clean the house. The nutrients in dark leafy greens give these organs the tools they need to do their job effectively. The seniors following this practice weren't just living longer. They were staying mentally sharp and physically capable well into their 90s. Their evening greens were like a nightly tune-up for their entire system. The real secret. After studying hundreds of the world's healthiest seniors, here's what I learned. It's not about perfect nutrition or expensive supplements. It's about consistent, simple habits that compound over decades. These 5 foods work because they support your body's natural nighttime processes instead of fighting against them. While most people are sabotaging their sleep and recovery with late-night junk food or going to bed hungry, these seniors are strategically fueling their bodies for optimal overnight repair. The best part? You can start tonight. Pick one of these foods and make it part of your evening routine. Give it a few weeks to work its magic, then add another. Your future self will thank you for starting this simple but powerful habit today. Remember, the healthiest seniors didn't wait until they were 90 to start these habits. They began in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, giving their bodies decades to benefit from these nightly rituals. The sooner you start, the more profound the long-term benefits will be. So now you know the 5 nighttime foods that keep the world's healthiest seniors thriving. Which of these would you actually add to your evening routine? And do you believe small daily habits can really make a difference in how we age? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more simple health tips you can start tonight. Until we meet again, stay safe, be well.